Abusia, Mr. Ose, Unikomo, our channel, so how say age politics avenue. Podcast or secretary because make headlines. And na yemre na EDB exum, one idim yahu braximu. Mr. Ose, yanko a ye gifty or worry. Mensa asweye na onia omo ekopi mu ewo court na de free court ho ebaye no ene agemra EDB exum ho na ankoye asemde ama eye gifty or worry. Ne nyina ne se eye prosecution witness state prosecution witness onua ogina mu ede ama eye aban no krataa bi a Gifty Oware share eye ADB bank emana transfer eye 31.5 million NSS loan into her private account nesesika no or direct bank no emani tria sika no eto ono ankasa private account ma onua meno ka say court agisa krata no atuma wode eye asem kase edi etia eye Gifty Oware mensa onua enya asem koto akra na eno ena ya project screen no edi ato eye project eye flyer no di ato screen so edi ama wo no na GH1 television and EDB assume was a court admits prosecution witness evidence of a letter from Gifty Oware directing ADB to transfer 3.5 million NSS loan into her private account or company account. Onuya yajemre na EDB exum wo na meso say yensan emo ngura yensem fufuro mu.
We are the kind of way you hear a bit of my name as a mind. The pana cancer, one in adwen, but maybe the other side of it, no hair, it can shape your policy direction or alternative. So, as a believer of democracy, I'm always for you saw some of these open debate on national issues known as a forum, and the Constitution guarantees that. But there are also limitations. The mere fact that people are free to speak doesn't mean say also to make to endanger national security and say be no we must be measured and then as a form call. Yes, if you look at the current arrests, some are very unnecessary. For instance, I don't know why. You see, because if you're not careful, you use state machinery and security machinery highlighting individuals who don't even deserve the publicity you give it to them. Okay. Some of these things, some of these guys, they see themselves as martyrs. So when they arrest them and they are all over the place, they think they are heroes, you understand? Yeah. And there is this people in the shadows that are also behind them. For instance, when Abrante will cut in a TikTok or say, playing the coffee in a car, non President Mahama, yes, fancy comedy. The next day, Dr. Baumia was in his house. You will be energized and people will feel motivated to do some of these things. You understand? So some of these things, we really need to be very, very careful going about it. And then aside that, about the issue now, the guy did not target the judiciary because over the years, you look at the rate of judiciary in the corner, you look at it in entirety and say no. Your judiciary is sinking. We need to do something to protect the integrity of the judiciary. And yes, sir, but to single out an individual, insult him, tell him, say, Tina Otihono, Wakwajisika, or you're biased because or you're affiliated to a political party. You are not attacking the judge, you are attacking authority that has been given to him to give a man for prosecution. Because the judge, he's not giving prosecution based on the personal authority. It's the state power. So that attack directly is on the state power and attaches the soul of the security architecture of this country. Maybe a security, I overlook some of these things. But no, be an overlook. What I say. So yes, in as much as we can condemn some of the arrests, we cannot sit here and play naive or very ignorant about the gravity of some of these things these guys are doing. We must first condemn first. That is why I'm so much disappointed in Dr. Baumia when he wrote that love letter that he issued. Because in the last 8 years, Baumia was not in China. He was in Ghana. And you see, people within the middle can sit here and say and condemn. Mr. Odike can sit here and say, oh, NDC for Baumu din semunu, MPP din semunu. But Baumia, who was the deputy president of the Republic of Ghana under Akufo-Addo, under him, individuals fled from this country. Journalists, people were, Ameswani was killed under the same climate. Anas used to be very respected person. They destroyed the entire Anas and everything. So people coming from that arena, you have no moral credibility to be talking about some of these things.
No, but say a back court umpona court in nature no. A lawyer for court crano. Now upeso exchange here. There a word and now say any filthy word to Indian a lawyer. You refers to you are even talking to the court, so you have to.
Oh yeah, that never. There's not
so
a judge.
A judge giving a judgment. Maybe I will say judge no bastardizing in a way now the authority no.
Yeah, it's a state.
I know a state no.
Yes.
We have to protect that.
Yeah, so I think I just had the state authority, no. So the security will definitely move in to protect some of these things. For instance, the Okop Cho doing so much, it was unnecessary. Some of these things because you also give people leverage to be doing so, saying the things that they are saying. But I'm saying that Bawumia should have first condemned the act.
Okay.
That is what, as a leader, that's what you do. Then from there you move on because one condemn it now. The love letter back, you are first of all you lack credibility because you are overlooking what happened under your era. Under Bawumia as a vice president, people were not even being arrested. Though. People were being kidnapped. Bongo ideas, a young man who went to TikTok to say, "I'm kidnapping," but seen there, you will kidnapping. No. Abraham, Mammy are not airport. Yes, so one national security guy could play to a jana. Oba, Mammy Penina in her 40 or 50, no, Yako kidnapping. No. These things happen. You never had any condemnation from Dr. Bawumia.
Okay.
And today, if you come out to speak, some of the issues you may say may be legitimate in the face of whatever that has happened. But the thing is, do you have the moral credibility to be doing some of these things? You understand? Okay. So for me, I think we need to activate a discourse. Our politics now, you see, you can't rely on those old narrative. Young can will have sympathy, and some politics of sympathy. Then you need to win election on your strength. Tell people what you're going to do. You think castigating some of these, saying artificial allegations, will be climate of intimidation, whatever. I think we must be guided. Now you're making sure say activated discourse. Now when the opposition is not political party power, making sure say your communication and the sort of policies in as far about I don't know rather than hyping. Oh, what time be there?
Time no so the na bi o mpa.
No. 2 minutes kura nya mai.
Last 2 minutes be I the baby. Why? Most link 10 better na buy. Yeah, I call 25 to I think say be appreciate that. Now, you be call last 2 minutes no. But with this issue, minim the you be able for be in it is okay. Detention of Asante Achim head of MP or Amsterdam para say ya be me no so no Mrashe Bidani wakudi embrite ya train on these issues name. Ama san broni amu ya bom ya mu hu ntokwa ya do so pa. Esi botu na ye dem kokko ni ade. Chairman here the vice chairman here bring no pasa. There be ho aden ho kan ho. Mate, you for last 2 minutes as rebata or maybe in addition of Mama Bossy. Bruni has
no problem.
About
any power, they also on Casa first. Me, man, is our queen. No, Casa. Me, opposition. Me, opposition.
Only Yanko.
To be honest with you, the way Ghana, yeah, man, yourself. Media, my times with that number say, democracy and box on to my be democracy a template. Could be a tyranny there. To suit the traditions, the culture, the mindset, and the way of life of the people. Ghana, especially, our governance architecture. Now, here, the behavior of these 2 major political parties, the duopoly, alternative governance, Look, a day where Mama Casa already set to Ghana. No position. No matter say the old order must give way to a paradigm shift of how we do things. But say, political equalization ye juxtapose one
you do me I do you
say apamda dan amu ne nam say ye waba omia bekasa ye ye waba mama kan bi ye waba omia akwaya wo so wo ye the base your friend say
the base
bonsu wa
oti bonsu
oh now you ko bubu the dan well the housing deficit in this country under your watch wife for person first lady etimi nya the infantry
but I know you call me about I know you court ruling
masa ja
your excellence you need because you say a court ruling e buy but what can say about me ayere and a ma kwan you don't have that respectfully
me anya allegation am here so otibo nso akasa asem say ba omi ayere na edemra hye de nsema ibubuye na besi na wantimi anteki no honor yes silence means consent
otibo nso na kasa
also otibo nso na kan what
as TV XYZ you need evidence to this effect so
me
disassociate
me kra no say otibo nso ebo am so meboa
okay
because if it's or yes allegation be seen there ye ntere ye ba mama ko gina akoso mbo oni NDC lawyers ekushia o say MPP for Paki Supreme Court with their aligned judges. To also ba one going now, yet the more could be. Where are we moving? Just only part in your direction the gun acquire more personal interest.
Okay.
Parochial interest and their personal aggrandizement. Ghana who some people in this will be it's a lie.
Matse.
And some ye bomba and some that na ekoba na enfo and one ye kan was obi and bibi papa bi afri mu ma
yes I think that and issues no ba say na and am say ye political na political discussions here now police for no more medal omo so yes anema we no na omo no mum they are out of the discussion ma for me
say bi anko no so as officer na for boom ra
exactly because the same machinery na omo use here under MPP is the same machinery that is in operation today you understand so you see we need to move beyond this equalization now because and that's what I'm saying Dr. Baumia enimora or justification to be saying things that because he's as guilty as whatever guilt he thinks the NDC government is guilty of. What I say. So I think we need to move beyond that and begin to look at state institution how I also to reform it. The limit what they should do and then the end say because obi aka asem na ye beso aye ho go pick up na e dey to na say kan that is reasonable.
But one of our MPs soon more Amsterdam.
It's quite unfortunate and I just hope say enkoye dey because a number of allegations and I'm for true and I keep telling people so whenever FBI is involved in some of these things in child's play because FBI, they don't just move in.
Okay.
They can take 10 years to investigate you.
Okay.
So by the time they move in, when said they have the soul. That is why Nippon or Mobile for Africa, all of them, being who are back again, they will make sure say you take a fall for whatever that you did. I just pray. And the political life has been very beautiful, but before the political life, and teachers as a mind soon going forward, you know. Yes, I see beginning to interrogate some of these things because Hannah will be by parliamentary fraud, the cotton cocaine, Mamuko Jelino, and Hassan Fire and yes. And so we be tossing and so quiet for fraud. Then I said you go so you and he travel on diplomatic passport and I said for Bassa. Next we say one thing. Now who is a baller so I think there are concern at this point, me allegation, nothing has come up. I like the gentleman quite often in the politics, and I only hope, sir, Nema, of course, it will not turn out to be true. But when no credit, I think to be very important.
Oh, can say
so wakasa
in 2 minutes.
Frankly speaking, and who separate facts are, but no say maybe a tram. Say kase ye
chairman for na the fourth arm of government na aban bi attack you say media mo no ye neutral mo hwe say amambu be kose na ese no na aban bi chesu ba enne amanfo a won beti say achi bia ye obi a why no political person na ono de o se onfa buo ene ani de emamra na onya ne konna bi ko gina na otena na nsema ensem fata na obeka kire mpanimfo ɛna nne emra ɛne ne di enti enne ye papa ba omia entimi nkogina simpie so entwere krata bia emfa nko ba bia se bi impreduce or criticize bibi because as oman we mu no ya mana kwanya na any kind of innovation ideas or wa or the be correct the democracy no oba no as the chair of the police council na that time a police fo akwache nkrofo a ye mfom nkokọ tonto ye mbisa se nkrofo ya ye nua avan ebom I didn't want to go there obom di ye mbisa mo se do send e de omko court but now me no kase abronye when the detaining enye court which is say police fo per Ghana mrasa wontimi nkochi obi and detaining more than 48 hours what is say ye de na akwache police custody over 48 hours eye mra Ghana mra no the judiciary enani na di enti asema aba ye ka no the fact is are different and the MPP no mo no any way for omo ne mu media for mo na omo no mo by ne aban we anase emra we no any seven crofo omo se omo de omo fa bu emamra asante achim MP ninka kakra minua ene enye me bajo o ba me nganga
2 minutes yanko
na me kan se unu se onye politics but ye nuanom oko social media on person ye politics say no ko oni NDC for na ye business or NDC ni it is not about nipa no so NDC no MPP it is about the nation say okwa oye hwan e wa mansan dwaso
Bruni Ampo
You see,
Ivan a youth activist so I expect say so kasa on representing youth in the comment
my friend, you don't sit here and tell me
more than but you are here as a youth activist.
But you don't tell me no.
So disruptive or disruptive.
You don't tell me what.
No, but it's a youth activist. It's a planting to waste my 2 minutes. It's a planting. It's a planting. No, but you are a youth activist.
I don't say
what a youth activist.
You tell me what I say.
No, but I'm saying that
you do not tell me what I say.
Don't me 2 minutes. No,
it doesn't matter.
Me 2 minutes. So you
tell me what I say.
Every youth activist, I'm coming. No problem. I withdraw. So let me spend my 2 minutes.
Okay.
no. I withdraw. I've mentioned your name.
Okay. Don't Dramani Mahama.
Let us say if you end this in your
I just want all of you on this table to take a good guess as who wrote this.
At that time, we
Again, try.
were in power. At that time, we sent us if I
I only read an excerpt and I said, guess who wrote it?
The president, John Dramani.
No, Senator winning by now. NDC ewo position eno mo complain me fi say Sam George which matter
Debut.
And yes, Sam George President Mama kasa natural letter
so
President Mama ne makan na tell me what has changed under his reign.
Okay, this time how did you
No, I only actually I won't let you dictate. I'm saying sir, everything I've read here, tell me what has changed under President Mama. They are arresting people. This criminalizing speech. Has President Mama uttered one word to say that Nyamuye nyina ne adenta kumyaye ne Obama aye ne fanti comedy aye nyina ye civil in nature ne abronya aye civil in nature, therefore just invite them.
Section 2.
No, but he himself wrote it. It's not about you section. It's about what the president listed and said they are all civil in nature. It is not about what you are saying. It is about civil in nature. It is civil in nature. So how come under President Mama, who saw things that were civil in nature, suddenly becomes criminalized under the reign? And what has he said differently? People arrested in less than 2 weeks. How many people have been arrested? In less than 2 weeks. Look, his right up is prophetic, and it's unfolding under his reign, and it is very disappointing. Say this letter, or copy to your friends, diplomatic community. He did this. Today, we should have seen something different, because you see, the funniest aspect of NDC is say they promise reset, then they are quick to refer. If reset is referral, it is the most bogus agenda anybody hoodwink Ghanaians to win power. So we reset say we ye chairman for who say civil in nature, and the Mankasa even take their own manifesto and your friends are restoring what's the name? Restoring good governance and fighting corruption. Okay, point 11. Or see, repeal all anti-press freedom laws, reverse the current climate of fear
intimidation, harassment, and safety, and broaden the frontiers of media freedom and development, are we still not in the state of fear? And then I'm not guaranteed that the NDC government of President John Mahama will allow me walk home free and sleep. Just as President Nanado, whom you demonize, who criticize, some just spoke freely, a black one. In fact, Felix Kwacho for Sukra, a diagnosed a kind of health issue to the extent say sitting president or denigrating or cancer. Half issue of president, and so president is still surviving.
Me that say, your friend come out, Dean, or your NPPD mapa. Come on, me that say, your friend say. Ivan.
Yeah. My main case. See, in any democracy, discourse and the acquiring. So we are not bound to agree. You understand? The differences in opinion, and the team build the kind of.
We ain't some how team course watching on so. Only a man was so jemre. That's an so bad near no be Erumania. Yebesan Asia.